Hello comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I am your host, Bill Miller. Welcome to the second installment of our Top 100 Pre-Code War Comics. Now, the heyday of war comics was roughly between 1950 and 1954. The proliferation of war comics coincided with the start of the Korean War, and subsequently, their demise began with the Korean Armistice Agreement signed in late July of 1953. This is why the vast majority of war comics are set within the Korean War. Now, a quick reminder of the criteria. The comics had to have been published prior to carrying the Comics Code Authority seal, and the title had to primarily be a war title. This means no superhero comics produced during World War II. Some of the eligible titles were adventure titles, but they switched to a war context during the Korean War. Lastly, these are not necessarily either the most popular or the most expensive war books. They are simply the best war comic book covers, in my ever so humble opinion. It was just as challenging to rank numbers 80 through 61 as it was the first 20, but it was also just as much fun. I made a series of 5 videos with 20 entries in each one, so please join me for the next 20 covers as we count down the top 100 pre-Code War comic book covers. Alright, starting off our list at number 80, we have Warfront number 12. This was published by Harvey in November of 1952, and the cover artist is Lee Elias. What can I say, but Lee Elias, enough said. Am I right? Coming in at number 79, we have Atomic Attack, issue number 5 from Youthful, published in January of 1953. We're not certain of the cover artist, but it may be Vince Napoli. Now, this is the last issue of this series. It was previously titled Attack. At number 78, we have All American Men of War, issue number 9 from DC, produced in December of 1953. Cover artist Irv Novak. This is just a fantastic hand-to-hand combat scene with a plus for the gas mask. Coming in hot at number 77, we have Men's Adventures, number 13, produced by Atlas/Marvel in April of 1952. Russ Heath with the cover art. And I love the vantage point from inside the tank or the artillery piece. I think it's a tank. Number 76, we have Battle, number 13, also by Atlas/Marvel from October of 1952. Not certain of the cover artist. It may be Carl Burgos, it may be Joe Manili. But this is just another great bazooka cover in the background and a red soldier getting knocked senseless in the foreground. Number 75, Our Army at War, issue number 2, from DC, produced in September of 1952. Cover art by Carmine Infantino. And I love the camera angle from behind the machine gun on this cover. Wonderful. At number 74, we have Fightin' Marines, number 5, published by St. John in April of 1952. The incredible Matt Baker did the cover art. Just a beautiful Matt Baker piece. Didn't do a lot of war comic book covers, but when he did them wonderfully. Firing in at number 73, we have Combat, issue number 2, from Atlas/Marvel, out in July of 1952. Again, we have Russ Heath on the cover work. This is just a classic bayonet cover. At number 72, we have United States Marines, number 8, by Magazine Enterprises in 1952. Not certain about the cover artist. It may be Dick Ayers. And this one's just a brutal entry and exit set of bullet wounds. At number 71, we have Battle, issue number 4 from Atlas/Marvel, also from September of 1951. Joe Maneely with the cover art. This is just an incredible strangulation cover. Zooming in at number 70, we have Man Comics, issue number 10, also from Atlas/Marvel. This one came out in October of 1951. Again, it's Joe Maneely with the cover art, and this is just a fantastic bayonet to the throat image on the cover. At number 69, we have Joe Yank, number 6, produced by Standard Comics in May of 1952. John Severin with the cover art. Bazooka covers are outstanding, aren't they? And they are certainly a niche collectible in the war comic market. At 68, we have War Action number 13 from Atlas/Marvel, produced in April of 1953. Saul Brodsky with the cover art. This one's just crazy. He's choking one enemy soldier while shooting the other one. That is wild. At 67, we have Men in Action number 5, also from Atlas/Marvel. This one in August of 1952. Joe Maneely with the cover art chores. And the flames really pop on this dark cover. Absolutely love it. Coming in at number 66, we have Two-Fisted Tales number 25 by EC Comics from January of 1952. Harvey Kurtzman with the cover art. Such an ironic and tragic cover. Simple yet beautiful. I'm a huge mark for Harvey Kurtzman war covers. At number 65, we have Fighting War Stories number 3 by Story Comics. This came out in December of 1952. We're not certain about the cover artist, but it might be Tony Tallarico. Now, this is just a bayonet cover with really strong colors. They just pop. At number 64, we have War Heroes, issue number 3 by Ace Magazines, produced in September of 1952. Unfortunately, the cover artist is unknown. I really love the colors and the incredible explosion in this image. At 63, we have War Battles number 9 from Harvey. Came out in December of 1953. Lee Elias with the cover art chores. And did I mention how incredible Lee Elias is? All right, at 62, sliding in, we have War Report number 2 from Ajax/Farrell in November of 1952. Again, unfortunately, we don't know who the cover artist is. But this is yet another excellent flamethrower cover. And flamethrower covers are definitely highly sought after among collectors of war comics. And our last one for the list today is Battlefront number 12, published by Atlas/Marvel in July of 1953. We're not positive about the cover artist, but it may be Saul Brodsky. And this is an excellent bayonet battle cover. And that will do it for entries 80 to 61 as we count down the top 100 pre-code war comics. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you got to see some books you either haven't seen before or haven't seen in quite some time. Please leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. Do I have some ranked too high or too low? Were there some that shouldn't have made the list at all? I'd love to hear your feedback, and don't forget to join me for the next installment as we count down numbers 60 through 41.